That girl Henny. Y'all gotta go to her channel.
The girl Henny, do you know who she is?
She a blogger or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, where did this lady come from?
Right on your ass.
She on your life, G.
Shout out to Henny over there.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the bar. It's your girl Henny, and I'm about to pour up a little bit of Henny for y'all. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I know there's some of y'all that love to say it right along with me, so let me take two. What's poppin', everybody? It's your girl Henny, and I'm about to pour up plenty of the hot Henny that y'all love to sip on. So if you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to like, comment, and of course, subscribe. Click that notification bell, select all so that you get notified whenever I do a video. And if you are a returning Mob Down Henny Gang member, yeah. Now let's get into some of this hot content. Now I see all of the Henny glasses going up in the chat, and I was a little nervous about coming live because it's been a minute since your girl has hit the live button and felt comfortable in her skin, because it's been a lot. I was very nervous about coming live, but I kind of like went back and forth because we already did a video about Trap Lord Ross questioning Wack 100 about the whole DNA thing that he put out there. And then we watched how Wack tried to spin a narrative, okay, about the alleged situation that went down where Big U had him running and crying. Draws, my kid's in the car. Don't do it, Draws. Eugene Henley, I see you. Sorry, that's not funny, but it's funny. But anyway, he tried to spin a narrative on that. So, we watched that, and then I continued to watch on because, like I told y'all, this is a 3.5 hour long video, and nobody is going to watch 3.5 hours all together like that unless you were on the video, or you just really are like me, skipping around and you kind of, So I had came across the part where Akademiks started talking to Wack. And Wack acted just like the child that we know he is as soon as things were not going his way. And he decided to do the work. I think I want to do a yellow. Yeah, I'm going to do a yellow today. And then I'm going to put my little banner up because this protects me. Now, hey, YouTube and anybody out there that feels some type of way, this is a review and commentary channel. And so the information used on here, including the videos and documents if need be, are used for educational and entertainment purposes only, and we follow the guise of the Fair Use Act. Period. All right, so, hey, Sway, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, let me stop. All right, so we're going to get into this part 2. It's part 1 for some, but part 2 for some others, because y'all were here and I kind of like made a new screen. I don't know if y'all like it or not, but I like being the little circle down at the bottom. It reminds me of the person who was like doing the translations back in the day when you would be watching TV. All right, so we're going to get into this because, yeah, Akademiks said a few things, and, I was kind of surprised that Akademiks, kind of said what he said when he said what he said to Wack. So let's go ahead and let's get, and I know y'all hate the watermark because y'all be like, Henny, I can't see clearly. But I have to alter the appearance of the video just a little bit. Okay, so we'll make it lighter. How about that? Henny glasses in the chat if the lighter watermark works for you, because then you can still see things. Because what I want y'all to do while we are watching this is I want y'all to pay attention to Wack's face when certain things get said, okay? Because when he was being pressed by Trap Lord Ross, baby, his faces were taking me. So now let's get into this. Wack 100 gets pressed, okay? I don't even know if I said he got pressed, but yeah, he got called out.
You a little nervous being in LA?
Nah.
No, being here.
Like
Here?
I'm like, yo,
Those the
Luce
goons up there?
is locked up.
huh?
Luce is locked up, so he ain't
No,
gonna
Luce
beat your head in
no,
with his
Luce called me
gun.
from jail. He called me before you.
Wait,
Guaranteed.
He's coming home?
No, he called me before
Yeah.
you.
No, I talked to him last night.
He thinks you lined him up. I ain't gonna say too much. He think.
So according to Ack, Luce thinks that Adam lined him up. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, because anything that has ever been, like, according to Akademiks, has never been something that you could take on as actual factual facts right now. But that's what he said, okay? That's what he said. I didn't say it. He said it. I'm just repeating it.
Adam lined
I
him up.
talked to him last night.
I talked to him last night too. I guarantee you.
First question he asked me, how'd last night's episode do?
Could I
He's still counting views from behind the wall.
The first thing he said to me,
that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
the first thing he
crazy
said to
right
me,
there.
Ack, you the only person who I could trust to put out a statement for me.
Oh, he's a snake.
tweeted that out.
He should trust me.
Hell no.
He playing the game.
No, hold on. Yo.
Wack talking about he's playing a game, but let me ask y'all this. If somebody had set you up, or if everything that you have ever said in the presence of somebody who was supposed to be, I'm not going to say handling you, but kind of mentoring you, are you going to have trust issues? Because I know I would have trust issues if the person who was supposed to be having my, not pressed like a panini, the person who was supposed to be having my back actually turns out to not have my back and may even be the cause of my downfall. Now, if you think, let's be serious for a second here, okay? If you think that Sharice, the mistress, because she ain't the wife, but we ain't gonna go there. If you think Sharice is not telling him about Wack or putting a battery in his back about Wack, you are sadly mistaken. I'm a female. And let me tell you something. When we see things that our man doesn't see, and they end up getting into a situation that has consequences and repercussions because you decided that you did not want to listen and you were going to be hard-headed, guess what happens? We are the first ones to say, I told you to stay away from that person. Or what happens is you get into this think tank with your woman. If you got a woman who's got, something up here in the cabeza, then what's going to happen is y'all are going to start analyzing the situation, and she's going to start pointing out things, and you're going to start seeing things a little bit more differently. But let's continue.
Actually, yo, Wack.
Now
He
hollered at you too, didn't he?
No, Wack, I'm gonna be honest with you. And you know, I was gonna ask you about bail money for Bricc or a lawyer?
Nah, he gets
I've been talking
next
to his
court
mom.
date May 15th.
Yeah, you got it.
You got extended.
Hold on, I'm gonna be
He
honest
already
with you.
beat you out of bail money.
Hold on.
Yeah, he already got some bail
Now-
money.
He got bail money he didn't even use for bail. You know?
Why is he so worried about what's going on in Adam's pocket? Can somebody please explain that? Because, yeah, we heard the story that allegedly he asked for $10K for bail and ended up not needing it for bail. But did we forget that Bricc Baby has a habit as well? Henny Glasses in the chat if y'all want me before this video is over to run down the habit of Bricc Baby, because we can do that too. But I want y'all to hear Akademiks pressing Wack.
Yo, and by the way, I'm gonna bring Vlad into this too. This is platform shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, and you tell me, I think we all have or whatever, and but there's respect all around. After seeing this indictment, again, I would, if you continue to lean into certain conversations, it's like you're saying, yo, these guys don't have the IQ. Like even Wack, let me tell you this. I read the entire indictment. A lot of what Luce Cannon corroborated, which they already had proof. You're sitting there with them, and you're doing the same thing you do a lot of times. So you're telling me that Big U did this, and he called him back, and he gave him the money? Again, Luce doesn't.
Wait, I want to go back.
I'm about to fail.
Oh, wait, I want to go back to that part right there. Hold on. I want to go back to this part. Watch Akademiks.
Back and he gave him the money? Again, Luce doesn't.
Did y'all see how he ever so gently tapped him on the shoulder? Now, if you want an example of what it is that he is talking about, then we're going to look at this clip right here. I don't know if No Jumper took it down already, because I was looking for this clip. I just had it in my history because I was going to do something last night, but then I changed my mind and decided I didn't want to go live because I had anxiety. I don't know why. I just felt a little anxious about coming live for whatever reason.
So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6-0. I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey
like,
look at him positioning himself.
answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it.
You see him leading him in the conversation?
And that's what fucked me up, because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably
Happy 10th anniversary.
stopped it, or it had it.
Stop what? What you mean? What you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey.
Watch Wack do exactly what Akademiks is accusing him of.
And so I'm like,
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
yeah,
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
yeah. And
You
we
like
were just
okay,
talking on regular. So
Regular.
it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even
picked up.
warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute.
Look how close up on him he is. I would be so uncomfortable. Yeah, Wack probably did take it down. I would be so uncomfortable with somebody close up on me the way, like I can smell your breath when it comes out your nose. You know you can smell people's breath when they breathing out their nose. You can smell their breath. And I know that mic smells like spit. I keep saying that. That mic smells like spit so bad, especially whatever mic or headset that he uses when he be over there on Clubhouse screaming and hollering. He could smell his breath. He could smell Wack's thoughts cooking right now.
And then they be lukewarm, like you
And
just
30
never knew.
minutes after you get off the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So
all
you
on
think
the
he hit
TV
you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty double back 3 times. You hear what I'm saying? And first he shot him, boom, go into the alley, came back.
Well, we know this part is a lie, but I wanted y'all to see that part that Akademiks was talking about. Let's bring it back just a little bit to what Akademiks just said to him.
Said to me, you the only person.
I stopped some shit. It's my fault.
What? Back and he gave him the money.
Oh, yeah.
If you continue to lean into certain conversations, it's like you're saying, yo, these guys don't have the IQ. Like even Wack, let me tell you this. I read the entire indictment.
So did
A
I.
lot of what Luce Cannon corroborated, which they already had proof. You're sitting there with him. And you're
Oh, I'm sitting here smiling at y'all, and we on the wrong damn screen. I'm sitting up here looking gay goofy. Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
Back and he gave him the money.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah. We're not playing.
Huh?
Luce is locked up, so you ain't gonna beat your head in with his gun.
From jail. He called him for.
I stopped some shit.
Wack. Huh?
Luce is locked up, so you ain't gonna beat your
God
head in
damn
with his
it,
gun.
I'm sorry. I had the perfect lineup.
Yeah, you got it.
You got extended.
Hold on. I'm gonna
He already beat you out of bail money.
Hold on.
Yeah, he already got
Now-
some bail
now-
money.
You
now-
got, no, let's be
Here's
real.
the difference. Here's the difference.
Vlad, you get to blame for this all the time. You ask a question and it's on. It's my fault.
What?
And you ain't gonna tell me a man speaking his.
If you continue to lean
Here we
into
go.
certain conversations, it's like you're saying, yo, these guys don't have the IQ. Like even Wack, let me tell you this. I read the entire indictment. A lot of what Luce Cannon corroborated, which they already had proof. You're sitting there with him, and
Right.
you're doing the same thing you do a lot of times. So you're telling me that Big U did this, and he called him back, and he gave him the money? Again, Luce
wrong with
doesn't.
that?
You're setting him up to fail.
What I'm saying is that
No.
Luce
That's what
doesn't
you ain't
know.
gonna do, bro.
Luce doesn't
Listen.
know he's. Yo, Wack, you're
Let me tell
smarter
you a
than
few
every
things.
street nigga.
Let me tell you a few.
He's not smarter than every street ninja. He's actually quite ABC basic. He's just smarter than y'all who have not been in the streets, okay? Akademiks being one of them. You are not a street dude, and it reeks all on you.
Two things you ain't gonna do. You can't tell me a man's poor performance with his woman is my fault. You ain't gonna tell me a man not brushing his teeth is my fault.
What?
And you ain't gonna tell me a man speaking his mind is my fault.
No, but when you're guiding somebody to say something and you're amplifying it, who are you talking to? We know who you talking to. I've been saying it, and now it's proven. You are making sure that they caught everything. So you telling me that such and such and such and such and such and such happened? And such and such and such and such? Yeah, because he want to make sure that them people that's sitting there with the recorder listening to everything, the people that are watching, because remember, that stuff be underneath investigation. Now, as a matter of fact, before we go any further, there was something that I said I was going to do in the last video that I ended up not doing, but we're going to talk about it in this video. Because remember, them Clubhouse rooms be under investigation. Okay. I didn't forget about that. And I hope that a lot of people have not forgotten about it. Remember, they talked about the Clubhouse rooms in the Jared Milgram case. And in Keefe D's trial, they said that they watched the DJ Vlad interview. Everywhere this man goes, the feds are there. They're watching. They're listening to everything that's being said. Let's watch. If y'all missed this video, I encountered Clubhouse rooms being mentioned in some federal paperwork that involved old duty shooter, PP liquor, CS2 back. And this comes from out of the Jared Milgram case. And if you remember, that was the very viral RICO case that went around that everybody was talking about, that to this day, some people still ask him about. But in this, they gave this list of people right here in this attachment to the case. And these were the people that were listed to be subpoenaed if need be. Okay, so you had the list of celebrities and associates and all of that stuff in here. But when we got down here, let me big this screen and make it, let me zoom it in for y'all so y'all can see all that I see. All right, so boom. When we get down here to this portion right here, this is where we start, okay? With the Clubhouse rooms. It says all investigations and criminal charges of social media app Clubhouse, including rooms. Sleepless in Seattle. I'm sorry, I said sleepless in Seattle. But anyway, sleepless in LA, Beehive, aka Beehive spelled that way, 100 ENT show, 100 side, the Jake Break Squad, the Book of Rats, and other rooms Cash Jones, aka Wack 100, is involved in. Okay, so I know there were people who were questioning him and asking him, like, Wack, what is this all about? They're talking about Clubhouse rooms being mentioned. Well, y'all see it for yourselves. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, y'all see for yourselves right here. And that's just one case where Clubhouse rooms are mentioned, because they're also mentioned in the Jaren Harrison case where Wack and Ray J are at it again. The Rico boys are at it again, and they are being accused of hacking into his accounts and then doing sideways stuff. I've done videos on that. So if y'all want to go check it out, you can go and check it out. But there were Clubhouse rooms in there too that were mentioned. And like I said, in Keefe D's trial. So when he's sitting there doing all of that, I can't help but feel like those agents, he's making sure the agents pick up every single detail of what this person just said. And he's highlighting key things that he wants them to know. And it's further solidified by what was put into those court docs, that complaint read damn near verbatim what Luce Cannon had to say in that interview.
If you sitting here at the table with us and you say something,
Wack, stop.
and I want to make sure I'm hearing.
If that was your friend,
like the people want to. Hey,
that was your friend. Then, if that was your friend, Wack, I've like
what?
Wack, me and you were talking about this indictment, and for someone who I pride myself on reading all these things, like really going the extra mile, you know even more than me. You're smarter than the average bear. When you're sitting, when you're sitting there.
He is not smarter than the average bear. Stop gassing him.
On a podcast with a guy, and you're literally like...
You're winding him up. You're putting the battery in the back of your little toy soldier to go against your big op.
They say both of y'all doing it.
Y'all heard Adam? You're lining him up. And Akademiks is co-signing this. I want y'all to see what is going on here. You're lining them up. You're putting the battery in their back. And you're winding them up like a toy soldier. They are calling him out on this, whether he wants to look at it or not. It started with Trap Lord Ross, and now you've got Akademiks. When Wack was trying to explain himself, he's like, Wack, please. Like, Akademiks, you know what the hell he be doing. Adam 22, you know what the hell he be doing. And this is why I don't have no mercy or no nothing when it comes down to them. Because at the end of the day, y'all know what y'all are sitting with. You're giving him platforms to amplify this BS. So if I was Luce Cannon, I would feel like Wack and Adam set me up because you brought me up there to Adam 22 to no jumper, Wack. You threw me in the trick bag in the blender and had me running my mouth, and you lined me all the way up. And Adam, you allowed it to happen, and you played it, and you profited off of it because you have a YouTube channel that is monetized. So boo. Boo, y'all know what's going on. And now y'all calling him out because y'all are trying to expose the exposer, right? They're trying to expose the exposer without actually exposing him. But we already seen it. And now they can't deny that they've seen it too. Girl, bye. It's a review channel. I give commentary. If I want to sit here and talk all night, I will.
All the time.
Hold on, wait.
No, let's be real.
Here's the difference.
Vlad, you get the blame for this all the time. Right. You ask a question, and it's on who to answer it.
Mm-hmm. Here's the difference.
You know what
everybody.
You know.
My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize because I get a lot of people that come for me. So I just, you know what? Let me put it away. I'm always doing that. My bad. What's poppin', Drew? What's poppin', Sherm? I seen you come up in here. I do. And I always do that. And then I got to apologize. But anyway, Wack is talking about when they sit at the table and you asking them questions, you're not responsible for what comes out of a person's mouth. That's just like when I sit and I have a conversation with somebody and we're having the conversation and I happen to ask something and they answer the question. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the actual coaching that happens, the leading into, and the amplifying of something that was just said, like we just watched him do. That's what they're talking about. But you see how Wack spins these now. He spins away like he does it every time. And I would love to see somebody hold him to the fire and not allow him to spin away from what it is that they're talking about. And when he can't spin away from it, or when the heat starts getting too much, he reverts to these childlike antics where he starts name calling or temper tantrum throwing fits and stuff like that. Like, watch, it's coming.
When I do what I'm supposed to do, everybody witnessed it. Y'all witnessed outside of no jumper. Did I do what I was supposed to do?
You didn't do anything.
No, bullshit. Oh, bullshit. I stopped some shit.
Wack, when you lined up?
Did I not?
When you lined up?
Didn't?
You mean you stopped it?
You telling me I didn't stop nothing outside this building?
Unless there was a threat that we didn't see off camera.
Are you telling me out there with this weenie, the PDF file, J. Reed, y'all telling me I didn't stop nothing?
You could get sued.
No, you're a motherfucking lie. I didn't stop nothing. Next time I won't stop again.
What'd you stop?
I mean, it happened though.
What I
They were
stopped?
going to kill him?
Did you see the childlike fit that he just had? When they didn't want to give him his accolade and stroke his ego, like, yeah, Wack, you stopped something. I didn't stop nothing. Next time I won't stop nothing. That is so childish. And what did you stop? Exactly. Because if memory serves me correctly, somebody got stripped butt bunky in that alleyway. And somebody got, two people got all upside the head in that alleyway. So what did you really stop? Because you sure enough did not stop the assault. The assault continued to happen. And you stood there and you watched it. And at the end of the video, you see that Mercedes truck sitting out there and the lights are off. And then you see the headlights come on right when everybody's about to leave. So, but I never saw Luce Cannon come out of that driveway. Did you? That's on video. That's on video. And I played that. That's on video. But I do agree. This is like an intervention or a debriefing, like Gregory just said. This is a Adam is waiting on him to slip up. Well, you know what? I wouldn't be, you know what I want to understand? And maybe y'all can help me understand this. How is he not in the indictment? How is he not there? It doesn't make sense unless soon his indictment comes too.
Y'all stop.
Oh, Wack saved y'all life. What happened, man?
When I stop, are y'all got amnesia?
Oh,
don't do that. Don't do that. Because it could have been a whole other situation.
Don't do that
out there.
Adam, don't play dumb.
Are you for real?
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes Adam plays dumb. Hold on, I know, hold on.
Did you watch the video?
I seen it. So you're saying they would have killed him if you weren't there?
You listen, bro. You heard it.
They would have gave him a leg up, at least.
You heard it.
Let's give him a leg up.
That's what you.
Are you for real? All right, I got you.
So Wack stopped the situation.
So now, do you see what he just did? Now he's gonna say that they were going to unalive him, and he stopped it. Oh, we 27 minutes in, I could say it. It was going to turn into a homicide. So now you just threw Luce Cannon in a trick bag for attempted murder. That's what you just did. I read that complaint. The assault that happened outside of No Jumper is in the complaint. Yeah. And now you're putting it out there that it was going to be an unaliving. Great. Hold on, y'all. Great job. Great job. Keep lining Luce up.
What? Without my voice, that shit was finna go somewhere.
Wack, let me ask you one question. And
I don't know how you forgot that.
Wack,
without his voice, it was getting ready to go somewhere. See, this is what I mean when people give him too much. They give him too much. They've boosted this man's head up so much that he feels like my voice matters that much. He's not, because he's working too. But you know what? At some point in time, you're no longer useful. And that day is coming. Gotta support the Henny gang for always bringing nothing but the truth along with some jokes. Thank you so much, Drew V. I appreciate you. Thank you for that super chat.
But I do want to ask.
That's the first I heard of that.
Yo, Wack, I want to ask you a question.
Bro, hold on, Vlad.
The first he heard of it.
Yeah. Did you hear my voice?
Yeah, I heard your voice.
Did my voice stop some crazy shit from happening?
We don't know.
I feel like it toned it down. You were trying to tone it down.
Bro, you're crazy.
I don't even think I watched the whole video.
That's me being a homie. If bro want to sit in and talk his shit, I'm going to let him talk his shit.
Wack, after reading this indictment, I know you read it even better than me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you believe that, again, obviously the police are going to do what they do, but it's clear that they're listening to podcasts?
So what?
Hold on. They're clear
You
they're
don't give
listening
a what they listening to?
No, hold on. But here's the thing. You are aware of a lot of...
He don't give a about what they're listening to, yet indictments are coming down off of what they're listening to. So for everybody that sits around him, for anybody that feels comfortable with him, or anybody that is beefing with him, he don't care about what they're listening to, which means he don't care about what happens to you. So if you get jammed up If you get jammed up, he's not going to care. Just like he don't care right now. He don't give a damn that Luce Cannon is jammed up. And it's, he can front. He can front all he wants to. Y'all think he cares? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all really think he cares about Luce Cannon being locked up? Look at his face. Can I let me exit the full screen mode, because y'all got to see this man pouting like a 5-year-old. Look at him. Pouting like a 5-year-old child. Because they don't want to say, yeah, Wack, we seen you de-escalated that. We seen you.
He's that you're not gonna say, but like, all right, I'll use the Bricc Baby thing. I'll use the Bricc Baby thing as an example. Give me 1 second. So
salute to Smoked Out TV.
Yes, Bricc Baby has some situations. Respectfully, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I expose them.
I would have said to Adam, yo, if you're my friend and you
Bricc Baby had some situations. This man says, I exposed them. That wasn't even the question, sir. He's mad. He's sitting there pouting and sulking because he didn't get his accolades. They want to say I ain't do nothing. I de-escalated the situation. I saved the day. They don't want to give me my gold star for me saving the day.
And I'm your employee and you value me. And I think the story is that you bailed him out of some stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure you knew a little bit more. I would say, yo, conversations regarding the case that I should only have a lawyer speak for me.
Facts.
Only have a lawyer speak for me.
What are you talking about?
The case about the weapon or whatever the fuck.
Okay, so here goes.
That should not be
here you go, Squareville.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Squareville.
There he goes with the insults. Square deal. He's calling Akademiks a square. Aw.
It's not that he didn't want to talk about the case because it may get him in trouble. It's that the stipulations and what he was doing and possibly doing and not going to court for that case is going to have the streets looking at you like, what are you doing? You don't catch an AK-47 case and go 18 months, damn near 2 years without a court date. You don't do it unless you got something else going on. So he can't stop that with me. Okay. Long as Bricc is, you know what Brick's dumb at? Let me ask you something. If you knew how I was, would you be popping my name, antagonizing me, knowing my capabilities if I go to digging into you? Or would you?
Let's bring that back. Let's bring that back. What he just said.
That's some street shit. Do you think that should be politics on a podcast where a lot of those things I've seen happen, like the feds looked at, again, not that the podcast was trying to encourage some shit, but there was fallout from conversations happening that led to further conversations because now they're listening to wiretaps.
Hey, bro.
So now people are like, yo, man, this nigga Wack it. Yo, they're actually detailing the...
That's on your dumb ass. Stay off the phone.
But Wack, you're smarter than all
check
these
this
guys.
out, homie. I'm going to say this. Midget, anorexic, right? If you throw a cat in a pool of piranhas, are the piranhas going to say, oh, that's a little cat, leave it alone? They going to eat that ass up, right? I'm asking you, if you're Bricc and you know you got skeletons in your closet that you don't want exposed, do you go fucking with a dude like Wack 100?
Yeah, but
or do you leave him alone?
Or do you think that's playing fair, though? Because you wouldn't do that to anybody.
Nigga, I'm going to do that to anybody come playing with me like that, bro. So you telling me I'm supposed to let Bricc pop my name and I know what I know?
Well, I'm asking if there's some street moral code or ethics
Ain't no
to say,
what more, bro.
yo, I'm not gonna set you up
Check this out.
Self-incriminate.
How you self-incriminating? He already was arrested and charged. He was hiding the fucking case because he working with the police.
But even
the crazy part is Wack is saying that Bricc was working with the police, but Bricc Baby was just picked up. How is he saying that all of these people who are working with the police? I want y'all to understand this. Really understand this right here. Everyone that he is accusing of working with the police, Big U, Bricc Baby, is sitting in Click City right now. And Bricc Baby was indicted back in October of last year. Oh, Henny, what? Yes. And Bricc Baby has another sealed indictment case coming down the pipeline. There, I said it. He got another sealed case coming down the pipeline. Bricc Baby is jammed up on something else. Now, you are sitting here right now listening to this old crater face, yuck mouth, piss-infested breath ninja sit up here and say, if you pop my name, knowing that you got dirt on you, I'm going to expose you. Basically is what he's saying. That if you calling out my name and I run your name through the system and I get some dirt on you, I'm going to expose that dirt and I'm going to put it out on you because you popping it about me. That's some punk ass shit right there. That's some punk ass shit right there. That's some snitching. That is snitching at its finest. Because let me tell you something. Regardless of how they try to spin it, flip it, and rub it down, nobody knew nothing about that homicide case out there in Las Vegas. There was no paperwork that anybody could pull up in public record that implicated anybody in that homicide out there in Las Vegas. He has come on this internet and he has run his mouth about stuff that there has been no paperwork about or the paperwork hasn't come out yet about. That's snitching. When you can pull something from a public record and bring it out, that's not snitching because it's a public record, which means that anybody from the public can go and pull that thing up and they can read that document. But when there's no paper trail to what you are saying at the moment, that's snitching. And what he does get people to do is self-incriminate every single time. What he had Luce Cannon sitting up there doing that ended up getting up into that damn paperwork was self-incrimination. He had Luce Cannon out here working the stroll like a whore, working the stroll for him. Out here incriminating himself left and right. Because forget what he's trying to say about Big U for a second. Luce Cannon is putting himself right in the midst of some action, right in the midst of robbery, extortion, and all that. He's putting himself in the middle of that. And Wack ain't stopping him. Wack is letting him do it. And then Wack is sitting over there pushing him and pumping him up to keep going and highlighting certain things in his statements to make sure that people are hearing what he said. Then he's getting him to implicate and put out narratives and allegations against Big U because that is his target. That man was sitting back gloating the day that Big U and them got picked up. And he went ballistic. He went ballistic when he saw those Big U videos. Oh, he lost his mind. I got to see if I can find that video for y'all. So, listen, we're not dumb. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. And we've been seeing it. And this right here that's going down right now in front of our faces is the biggest exposing that he has ever done because he's exposing himself. And the people that are sitting around him are calling him out on it. I was actually surprised to see that Akademiks was leaning into him the way that he was leaning into him. Because y'all see, Akademiks is leaning in him. And he don't like it. He real uncomfortable. Akademiks, you better watch your back. You done pissed Wack 100 off. You better watch your back before you be the next one going down in an indictment. Mark my word. But let's finish hearing what Akademiks had to say.
Again.
God, the streets need to know that, bro.
Hold on. Wait.
The
The streets don't need to know that this man has another case coming out. You're accusing him of snitching, but you don't have no valid paperwork, nothing solid to back it up. His actions aren't backing it up. He hasn't had anybody come out and say he's done anything immoral out in them streets, but you putting a snitch jacket on him. It's different when you got some smut on you that makes it seem that would align with your character. You understand? He don't like being in this hot seat right now. And although I don't like DJ Akademiks, I like that he's being pressed. Even if this is a play, you pressing him. He's mad. Wack is mad. He's throwing temper tantrums right now, and we are watching it. We're watching it.
Already charged.
No, I get you. But Wack, here's the thing.
You want to see the work?
No, hold on.
Put the work up.
With the Clubhouse shit. Wack,
put the work.
Wack, hold on.
Y'all want to see the work?
Put the work up.
Wack. Didn't you say Luce has a incident that is isolated, but they're now putting it in context to say it's under the Big U enterprise? What I'm saying is that you're right. These things existed. No, you said that earlier. Come on now.
They exist.
But hear what I'm saying. When you see a RICO drop down, they're now putting everything and linking everybody together, whether it's right or wrong. So don't you think certain things should stay off of a podcast or Clubhouse?
I'm telling you right now.
Again, I mean, I don't care.
I'm on Bricc Baby ass. Before I started this, check my Instagram. I posted the work. Why?
I thought everybody like make it cool.
Because he said I was lying. He told you I was lying, right? So if you call me a liar and I got the work to show it, because now I was out, I got to expose it, right? Bro, listen.
You don't feel
I got the paperwork, so now I got to expose it. Let me ask you something. I don't know of too many people that go checking on their paperwork themselves. I know a lot of people that get into jams, but they don't go pull in their court docs. They know when they got to go back to court, and they go back to court. They don't go pull in their court documents. You choose to go out here. He came online and told us that Bricc Baby had gotten picked up, and then bragged and said that he told about that while Bricc was still in Click Click City. Yeah, he said that. And he said it's because he got a leak in his waterbed, that there's a female that messes with one of his mans that went and told him she was at the house, and she went and told the dude that she was messing with, and that dude went back and told Wack, and Wack came back and told the internet. All because you don't like the fact that people press you. He talking about Bricc call him a liar. That's why he did it. So if that's what he'll do when somebody calls him a liar, why is it so hard with everything that this man is saying for people to comprehend that this man set Big U up? Yeah, he put the feds on him. 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 And he put himself right in the midst of that investigation, because he said that they stopped being friends around late 2020, early 2021. And late 2020, August of 2020, is when the feds started investigating the Rolling 60s Crips. And in February of 2021 is when they started investigating Big U Enterprises. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I know it's hard to listen to him because I have a hard time listening to him. But if you sit back and you listen to what he says, he tells on himself. He incriminates himself and puts himself right in the midst of everything that's going on. Salute to Retired Troll. He puts himself right there. So with that right there, I said, so you over there running your mouth to the feds and them. All right.
Don't try to justify my strengths to another motherfucker weakness. Leave me alone, bro.
Hey.
I wouldn't, if I had dirt skeletons in my closet, I wouldn't fuck with me.
All right, hold on. All right,
I would leave me alone.
All right, hold on.
If he had skeletons in his closet, hold on. Let's do this real quick. Let me roll all the way down to the bottom. Let me roll all the way down to the bottom, right? Everybody follow Smoked Out TV News. His channel was taken. That's the second one that got taken from him. Y'all go run him up. SmokedOutTV.news. Go run his channel up. Click his name. Go follow him and watch his videos. Now, if he had smut on his name, let's do this. Henny Glasses in the chat. If y'all remember hearing the allegations from Danny about Wack attempting to groom the 8-year-old girl. Henny Glasses in the chat. Henny Glasses in the chat. If y'all heard Wack say that he was giving out firearms to the Main Street Crips. Bro, you've got 2 civil RICOs on your back. And an international court case as well that came over here to U.S. soil to get their money. You got your own dirt. And see, the thing is, Wack don't like me because I go digging his skeletons out the closet. I find the bones. Me and the Henny legal team, we go find the bones. That's how we was able to sit down, because we dug deep into all of that stuff when it came down to that game case with that girl. Yeah, we found all the shell companies, and we was able to actually pull those shell companies out and break down how the money was being shuffled and moved. That's why he don't like me. Oh, it was 60s. Thank you, West Fam, because as soon as it left my mouth, I was like, I don't know if that's right. It was the 60s. He was giving firearms to the 60s. And based off of these Henny Glasses that I'm seeing down here in the chat, y'all heard his smut too. Oh, all right.
Oh, Wack. So let me bring it to Vlad and also Adam. I remember someone from Kodak's. This is when I was connected with Kodak's camp, and for the very first time before we did our interview, and they were like, "Yo, yeah, you know," because I've always loved Kodak, but they say, "Yo, there's a moment Kodak wasn't fucking with you." I said, "Damn, why?" I feel like I've spoken highly of him. He said, "Well, in court, they brought up something that you, like a video you put out, right? And at least in that situation, it made sense why that person was just like, yo, Ack is involved in something that might lead to my arrest, right? Obviously, that's not the reason why, but, you know, you want to stay clear that if you guys seen your name, and like, I mean, you seen No Jumper in the indictment, do you, like, if that was me, I would be like, all right, certain conversations. No, I ain't free, but not certain conversations.
My thing is, I've never wanted Bricc to come on the podcast.
Hold on. Why are y'all like this? Every time I go live, I gotta ask, why are y'all like this? For those who don't know who they talking about, when you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate the life. Yo, I'm so mad that he's in my freaking algorithm right now. Like, I turn on my YouTube and he's there. I'm so mad. I don't like him. He be sitting there. And he ain't even saying nothing. He'll be playing. He'll be playing a video for y'all on the phone and he'll be sitting there. Let me just say on behalf of all New Yorkers, that is not how we conduct ourselves. But that Cassandra took me out just now. Why are y'all like this? Oh.
And say some federal ass shit that can get him in trouble. I feel like sometimes.
Would you change the thing? That's what I'm asking. Would you change? Like, if I see my name there saying,
we don't even know. I forgot all about the Texas case. That's right. The Texas case. Bro, he got smut on his name, bro. He has smut on his name, but he be in everybody's business but his own.
my conversations that I facilitated on my platform basically corroborated these crimes that's locking up somebody I call my mans, I'm going to say for future episodes, yo, listen, and that's what I thought you were doing even when you went to Chicago shit, because they're not your mans, you know what I mean? But this is your backyard. You don't see me doing shit. I live in New Jersey. Right. I don't do shit on New Jersey now.
I went to Chicago to hang out with friends, for the record. Bro. But either way, all I'm saying is that almost every time I've been on camera with Bricc is live. And number two, I never instructed him to talk about certain.
Now, here's the thing about that, Lou. I already did the video that shows that he was never in Soledad. He was not handing out shanks. That was a lie. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. In fact, his whole prison record that he speaks on is a lie. I have the video that shows the proof.
Situations like him and Luce, people like that, they get on camera and they start kind of like one-upping each other. And there's stuff they want to say and they don't really have the self-control to not say it.
Conversation I'm saying, because we're platform owners. If right now I get somebody from Southside Chicago and I tell him that I'm gonna give him a position that he could be on my show or be with me on a podcast, bro, he might tell me his homie smoked somebody. Again, I'm not saying these are kids, so I'm never gonna say we're to be blamed. But when you see some shit, and I think Bricc is
I don't even know what this means, but I know that it's a violation. He's gonna get thighed? What? Whoa. I know, I have an idea of what that means. Oh. Thank you for the super sticker, Cheryl.
Your friend.
Yeah.
Like I've heard you say when you go out, you have Bricc with you and it's like he's holding you down. That's like your man's. If my man's go to jail, like my friend, if my friend go to jail, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say, oh, I did it, but I'm gonna be like, yo, you know what? I know how this platform shit works. For future things, I'm not saying you can control people because you're right, it's online. But I'm gonna steer conversations away from this. That's all I'm saying. Just steer conversations. I think Vlad is taking accountability in the sense of.
Oh, we don't.
No. Vlad, no, he said he don't ask about open cases. Am I wrong?
Bullshit.
Wait, say it one more time.
Boosie's your man's.
Yeah.
Now he's trying to throw Vlad under the bus and says that Vlad doesn't take accountability. Yo, I swear he's such a kid. He is such a child.
I talked to you, and again, it's a private conversation, but I don't think it's that great. You're not gonna. You interviewed him again.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say, "Yo, Boosie, man, this is what I heard about your open case, man."
Yeah, right.
It's your man's. It's your man's. You're not gonna do that.
That's a different context.
I'm very careful with the word.
Bricc is his man's. If a host, he hires gang members to get on these mics.
He's not the one going at Bricc.
Remo, and you got my man Traplo who comes here when he wants. Like most of the people who come here are gang members. Yo, you got what's the dude? There's a buff nigga that comes here who's a squabbler. Like he just be like, "Faux extra." That's the name. I love watching him. Again, if he's your man. Like, we are 10 plus years into this.
I have had these conversations. Believe it or not, I've had these conversations with Faux Extra, with Bricc, etc. I've told them that they don't need.
Wasn't expecting you to say it.
To talk about this shit. When they do that, it is very much of their own volition.
I still want to get this.
Nobody can find me a clip of me leading Bricc Baby into talking about that kind of shit.
Blame us. But we gotta.
You're throwing me, bro.
Go ahead.
If dude knows he got some skeletons,
Wack, you're smarter than them.
That's my point.
Yo, when you're
why
dealing
would he fuck with me?
Brick's a pretty smart guy, though. He's not like your average dumb 18-year-old kid.
Brick's smart.
No.
That's why a lot of this shit.
We all look at Bricc as our equal.
Fake.
No.
Right.
No, okay.
So you're telling me I just supposed to let it go?
No, you're different, Wack. You're different.
I'm gonna fire his ass up.
I'm talking about I'm not saying Bricc is dumb.
To tell him that he's smarter than them, okay, we know that he's smarter than Luce Cannon, obviously. but Bricc Baby be under the influence of opioids and Mary Jane. I don't know if there's lean involved or not, but he's definitely under the influence of opioids. And he talked about that. Bricc had a whole conversation with Adam where he talked about how he started taking perks while he had COVID and that the perks were helping him with the COVID. And so he just sat in the room and kept popping the perks to feel better. And then boom, he's popping the perks. Soon as Luce got locked up, what was the first thing that they were sitting on No Jumper doing? They were talking about him going through the withdrawals because of how much he consumed. So if somebody is under the influence that much, highly under the influence, you definitely are able to play with their head. But I could tell you this much. There's been times when you've had Bricc Baby sit down and he's made more sense than the people who was actually questioning him. So it's not that he's dumb. He just be underneath the damn influence. But at the end of the day, Akademiks, if you're going to call somebody out, here's a tip for the future. If you're going to call somebody out, you can't be yum, yum, yum at the same time. You can't be sitting over there yum, 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 on the eggplant at the same time. You can't do it. Either you're going to call him out or you not. You can't sit up here and call him out for doing the stuff that he's doing and then at the same time tell him, well, you're getting away with this because you're smarter than him. No, because he's not smarter than the general public because we've been out here. We've been out here calling him out and exposing him. Exposing all his BS, exposing all his lies, exposing how he double talks in the whole 9 yards. So he ain't that smart, because if he was smart, then we wouldn't be able to catch up to him. And that's not calling us dumb. I'm just saying, if you're going to put him on a level of being smarter than the average street dude, then the average street dude should not be able to see through what he's doing. And for sure, me, because, you know, I'm just a female. I really don't know anything because I'm just a female. You know, a female that should be staying out of men's business. Oh my God. Oh my God. I shouldn't be able to figure it out. You guys down in the comments shouldn't be able to figure it out if he's so damn smart.
But you know, platform wise, and I think we just know even legally.
Ain't none of them fuck with me.
You get what I'm saying? Dudes. You guys, like, we are like up, like, you could tell what something's good. Like these days when we do content, like even we're doing this thing, I know Adam is right now clipping this up. He's like, so this is gonna be a clip right here.
You gotta be able to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
3 hours in, I'm not thinking about that though, for the record.
When you have someone like Bricc on here, I guarantee Bricc probably, and again,
Facts,
it's not your fault.
Sick.
But if it's your man's, you got to start looking out for him, right? When I seen Bricc first come on here,
Facts.
Bricc realized when I tell some real shit that extends outside of what the public knows. Number one, the comments love it. And that gives an uptick in the podcast. Adam is going to also reward it. And that makes me look like because he wasn't a good podcaster at first.
But from my perspective, the stuff that has moved the needle with Bricc is not him self-snitching. It's just him having a very well-versed, realistic perspective.
Wack is not liking this conversation. He don't like it. Look at him. He don't like it. He don't like it.
On street shit.
Bro,
what's the viral clip that Bricc had talking about his own drama? It's always about him just giving a real perspective on other people's shit.
I don't know, because when
That's
I
a fact.
interviewed him, the stories about himself,
CW4?
dealing with certain
Lil
people,
Durk, Lil
like
Pop?
Gunna or whoever else.
Right, you're right.
Dirk, I think that's
but I never felt like he did anything to incriminate himself in those conversations.
Yeah, I don't
What
think
are you
so
saying?
either.
I never heard him say anything that made me think he was involved with that shit in any
You're
way.
playing 3D chess. I
It's
listen
just
to you
him
on Clubhouse.
commenting on it.
Yo, I want to tell everybody, y'all street niggas, stop coming online. This is why Big U play the shadows. Like, I see this play from my
can't outthink me.
Hold on. But here's the thing. Bricc.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. As soon as Akademiks said this, why Big U played the shadow. He can't outthink me. That's why you can't be pumping him up. You can't be blowing him up to make him believe that he's this big, great, iconic person, because this is how he feels. He really feels like he's smarter than everyone else. If you so damn smart, let's continue with the content, y'all.
Not Big U, Bricc U. Big U, in my opinion, tried to put, he's seen your voice getting bigger, which that's a problem because now you create narratives. I know about creating narratives. I create these artists, any artists that don't like me, it's because I've created a narrative about them.
What narrative I created?
It doesn't matter what once your voice gets a certain type of width or whatever, like you could create narratives. I think Bricc Baby was supposed to either debunk that, whatever the case is.
He lied, but guess what? The paperwork came out.
We got the work.
We got the work. I don't create narrative. You want to see me create a real narrative?
He don't create narratives? Did he just say he don't create? Bro, we've watched him create narratives right before our eyes. He did it earlier in this cast because what he said when they were talking about when Trap Lord Ross called him out about saying, oh, you said that there was DNA underneath the fingernails and that turned out not to be true. The first thing he did was spin that back around on the family. I wasn't saying that, the family said it. But then I played a recording of you saying that very thing. Then he said that he was, he didn't want to hold the information that the family gave him because if he did, then that would be him cooperating with the police, right? Right. Then he says that he was putting the information out there and had 600 putting the information out there because they were trying to warn Big U. But in the same breath turns around and says that 600 hates Big U, but y'all were trying to warn him. Then you turned around and you told us about how you worked in phases. Remember, I'm always going to be running that now because he never should have showed us this. He works in phases. He told us about how he took the information, took a news clipping, dropped it in the murder mystery Clubhouse room that he got, gave it to the girl to run. The girl was running the content. He's listening to the people on the floor trying to put the pieces together because she was going down rabbit holes. Then he dropped a piece of the clip from the sister saying that his DNA was found under the fingernails. Then once they were finished running that around the room for about 20 minutes, he dropped the audio of the mom saying that the DNA was found underneath the boy's fingernails. He dropped that into the Clubhouse room. And the whole time his media team is in there clipping stuff up to throw it up on their social media channels so that 600 could grab the content and then run over to his channel and play it. You mean to tell me that you're going to work in those phases to drop that type of content out to warn somebody that you can't stand, that 600 can't stand? You're going to put that much work in on your op? Nobody's putting that much work in on their op to help them. They're not. You put that much work into your op when you are trying to destroy them. You plot, you plan, you strategize. He's talking about he texts Big U's wife to warn her about it. You could have picked up your phone. You could have sent word in the street to get to him. You could have did anything except for come up here online and put that information out there. But you put it out there because that was your aha gotcha nigga moment. That's what that was. So please don't get up here and play in our face. See, this is why I can't listen to Wack but for so long, because he be trying to play on people's intelligence, and I don't take too kindly to people playing on my freaking intelligence, because you spin narratives every chance you get. Just like he tried to say that Robinson in the paperwork, the driver, he said when he got called out about the DNA being on the ankle, he gonna say it wasn't in the paperwork. And when Trap Lord Ross showed him that it was in the paperwork, he gonna turn around and say, well, you know how they got that, right? They got that because they ran the DNA on Big U, and yeah, it was inconclusive, and they excluded Robinson, but Big U didn't know that they took Robinson's DNA, and Robinson went in there and he snitched. Where is that in the paper? You're going to say it's in the paperwork. It's not in the paperwork. That is nowhere in those 107 pages. And I'm going to say this right now. If it comes out later on in the indictment, when the indictment comes down, because please remember what I said in the other video, this is just a criminal complaint. This is not an indictment. It has not gone before the grand jury to become an indictment as of yet. It is a criminal RICO complaint, a complaint for a RICO. So that is why everyone was picked up. And you must also understand that everything on that RICO does not go to one person. Other people have other charges. The prostitution is not on Big U. That is on Trap Kitchen. The girl who ran the Trap Quick Kitchen, and other people got bank fraud and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, he spun that narrative and said that they was snitching without no proof. If it come out in paperwork that they was snitching later on, He can't get around what he running his mouth about. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all. So y'all pay attention to the stuff that he's saying now, because if that comes out in paperwork later on, there is no way nobody can tell me that this man ain't a snitch, which they can't tell me that now. They can't tell me that right now, but you definitely will get no love, no respect, and you won't even be able to go in my direction if you believe that that man ain't working for the feds. I'm just saying.
Yo, Wack.
Are you picking on me?
I'm trying to
create
say,
a real
yo, I'm trying to say,
Big U was fucking his son's baby mama.
Yo, the only person I don't think street dudes.
They talking about podcast. They talking about him lining people up, letting people incriminate themselves. Akademiks just sat up here and gave Big U accolades in front of Wack 100. And that's what he comes out his mouth and says. And then I want y'all to look at his face after he dropped it. Now, he caught it. He caught it. Akademiks is still talking. He caught it. Vlad caught it. Look at his face. Look at Wack's face right here.
And Flacco said this point too. So
Hold on, wait. You called in here playing with my name. You saying I'm lying?
No, I'm just saying that's crazy.
Are you saying I'm lying?
Where did you get that from?
I don't even know anything. This is the first I've heard of this.
From the baby mama. We got the content.
She told you?
Why is he pressing Trap Lord Ross? You see that? Of all the people, nobody was.
Why you keep saying
You were saying that you told
why
him
you
to
keep
his face.
saying like people from the streets are stupid or something?
Yo, because here's the
They
thing.
not, bro.
No, here's the thing.
They not.
Here's
We
the
ain't
thing.
doing that,
Wack,
bro.
you're
We ain't doing that.
the only street nigga that could keep up with me on the mic. That's a fact. I would talk circles around anyone if we had to get to an intellectual conversation.
Akademiks, please don't go there.
You know they stupid.
No, I'm not gonna call them stupid.
You know they stupid.
We got 600.
Yo, Wack.
You want me to bring her in?
Bring what?
The baby mama. I can bring her in.
Yo, Wack.
I'm down to explore all angles on this.
Yo, Wack. I
Just
knew you
leave
was
Bricc alone.
diabolical when you told that nigga Rockstar to say, if that shit had happened to me, what you should have did was go to the car, go get your shit. You know what I mean? You a Crip, right? Should have been no more burgers sold.
Burger stand shut down.
And he sat there and listened to that and didn't say, what the fuck are you talking? He actually,
Remember she was on the phone with 600?
It doesn't matter once your voice gets a certain type of,
Remember she was on the phone with. Remember she was on the phone.
I'm trying to say.
Big U was fucking his son's baby mama.
Yo, the only person I don't think street dudes, and Flacco said this point too. So
hold on, wait. You called in here playing with my name. You saying I'm lying?
No, I'm just saying that's crazy.
Are you saying I'm lying?
Where did you get that from?
I don't even know anything. This is the first I've heard of this.
From the baby mama. We got the content.
She told you?
You talked to her.
Why was she?
But did you see how he zeroed in on Trap Lord Ross?
Remember she was on the phone with.
I'm trying to say.
Big U was fucking his son's baby mama.
Yo, the only person I don't think street dudes, and Flacco said this point too. So
hold on, wait. You called in here playing with my name. You saying I'm lying?
No, I'm just saying that's crazy.
Are you saying I'm lying?
Where did you get that from?
I don't even know anything. This is the first I've heard of this.
From the baby mama. We got the content.
She told you?
You talked to her.
Why was she fucking Big U?
You talked to her.
Okay.
She called in last week. Remember?
That was that. Okay.
Remember she was on the phone with 600? We got 2 hours of content.
Right.
This is a fact.
Yo, Wack, it's not fair, man.
But that's a new element.
Want to put a bet? Somebody want to bet?
No, I think you got it. Of course I think.
Do you want to bet?
Here's the thing.
Somebody want to bet?
I felt bad for.
He's a sleaze bag.
I felt bad for Luce Cannon when I remember.
600.
You're a rat. That's what you are. I don't believe nothing that this man is saying right now. If he knew that information, why he ain't put it out? Why he ain't been put it out? And he keep messing with Trap Lord Ross because he feels like he's the weaker link. Men like him ain't shit. They always go for the person that because he feels like he could bully Trap. He feels like he could bully Trap. Hey, Trap Lord Ross. Somebody tell Trap Lord Ross. If he want to do a piece on Wack 100, holla at me. You can use my content. You can use my content. Holla at the kid. Holla at that girl Henny. I got you. Okay? See, he ain't gonna go at Akademiks, but too much. Because he needs Akademiks still. He ain't gonna go at Adam because he needs Adam. And he ain't gonna go at Vlad because he needs Vlad. But Trap Lord Ross, he feels he's dispensable. He feels like he's the weakest link. So he could try to take all his frustrations out on him. Plus, Trap Lord Ross pressed him. Basically called him a liar. So that's why whatever Trap Lord Ross mumbled, he zeroed in on him. You calling me a liar? Sitting up in his seat. Because he already threatened him earlier. Go watch the video that I posted earlier. It's a video, not a live, about Trap Lord Ross. And you're going to see it for yourself. See, I don't like bullies. And that's why I bully the bully. And that's why I'm going to stay with my foot on his neck. One foot on his neck and the other foot on his gas. On the gas. Yeah. Because I don't like bullies.
Drop the content.
And you know it. You know it too. When Wack got
600, drop the content.
Something Snoopy badass. And Wack does the. So you telling me
facts.
It's a lineup. Yo, and it's so crazy because that's the reason why Snoopy badass, like, he didn't realize he was getting lined up till like he went back home and niggas see like, what the
I don't know how he didn't know what was happening in that moment.
Bro, y'all interviewing gang members.
You're weird.
Yo, y'all,
why you keep saying
You were saying that you told him to his
you keep
face.
saying like people from the streets is stupid or something?
Yo, because here's the thing.
Not, bro.
No, here's the thing.
They not.
Here's
We
the thing.
ain't doing that,
Wack,
bro.
you're the only street nigga that could keep up with me on the mic. That's a fact. I would talk circles around anyone if we had to get to an intellectual conversation. You damn well know these niggas is
Akademiks say intellectual.
You know they stupid.
I'm not gonna call them stupid.
You know they stupid.
We got yo 600.
Yo, Wack.
You want me to bring her in?
Bring what?
The baby mama. I can bring her in.
Yo, Wack.
I'm down to explore all angles on this.
Yo, Wack.
There you go.
I
Just
knew you
leave
was
Bricc alone.
diabolical when you told that nigga Rockstar to say, if that shit had happened to me, what you should have did was go to the car, go get your shit. You know what I mean? You a Crip, right? Should have been no more burgers sold.
Burger stand shut down.
Yo, Eddie, he said.
Grateful. I agree with you. He gonna mess around and press Trap Lord Ross, and Trap Lord Ross gonna flip him over on his head, and I would holla. Do you hear me? I would be playing that all night long on repeat, and y'all would just be getting alive of watching him get dumped on his head by Trap Lord Ross. He gonna take them glasses off and he gonna put that work in, and I'm gonna be sitting here hollering, and y'all just gonna get a looped video of him getting dumped on his head and me hysterically laughing for 24 hours. That video will loop over and over and over and over and over again. I'm not even playing with y'all.
There, listen to that and then say, what the fuck are you talking? He actually thought about it. I'm like,
and for the
yo,
record,
Wack is convincing this nigga to crash out.
No, I'm not.
If I could convince my enemies to crash out, that's great.
Hey, bro, that's not convincing. That's reminding the person what the rules are when you sign up for this unorthodox.
Wack, you wouldn't do that.
What?
Wack, you're not doing that. Wack, you have kids. You're up millions of dollars. If someone,
Hold on. Big Dream said, damn, the county sheriff, the LAPD, the FBI, and the CIA are all sitting in one room doing a press release on taking down the 60s. Yes. Yo, y'all are on one tonight.
Okay. All right. And I hate to bring it up.
Listen,
Well, I hate to bring it up. The whole thing that happened when they claim that Rolling Loud, some guy tried to step you over Nipsey. You didn't shut Rolling Loud down.
I was right there.
Hold on, bozo. The nigga ran.
All right, but you could have shut it down.
But what did he actually do to you?
He swung and missed and ran.
Okay.
This the Rick Rock.
Now it's he swung, he missed, and ran. No, we saw Kanye run, okay? And we see you got hit. You got bopped, skibbity boo bopped, okay? That's what you got.
I told you that when we brought Rick Rock in here.
Okay.
Rick Rock was right there, right? If you go look at that episode, he said I was right there. Dude swung, missed, and ran. This is when I knew they hated me. Any nigga that swing, miss, and runs, you don't praise the nigga running. He ran.
Oh no, they hate you. Well, that's why I don't like how you get my man Trap, because the reason why
Trap
your
playing
name
games, he got to get like that because Trap gonna stay in his place.
Hold on.
We on the West Coast, bro.
Trap gonna stay in his place.
Coast.
The reason why
We
your name
don't
jumps
play
off the
them
page,
little gang- huh?
the reason why your name jumps off the page when people are looking through the indictment is like, they're like, oh, these niggas really, like, your name comes up so much in how much they hate you that's like newsworthy, right? Now, if he added context and say Wack was lying.
You telling me, okay, well, listen, Big U was fucking his son,
bruh,
Jabari.
What?
Baby Huey's baby mama.
Okay. I'm glad that sentence
Hold
continued.
on. And let me put a little more to it.
Y'all about to get a cease and desist.
No, we not, because we got
Yeah,
the
y'all
content.
are.
We're going to bring her on
to
here.
work.
Let me put a little more on it.
Adam's not doing that.
And
Adam,
we're
you
not-
bringing that? You
listen,
doing that?
listen, watch this.
Y'all in LA.
No, we bring her
When
on.
I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm
Check
out
this
here.
out. Check
I ain't
this
worried
out.
about nothing.
Not only was he having sex with his baby mama, y'all ready for this? We're not talking about when she became the baby mama.
You gotta tell the story on Vlad.
He was also doing it when she was babysitting baby Huey. So she
Vlad,
was
you let the
16.
story run?
It's a fact.
Big use your man. Big use your man.
Yo, Vlad.
What is falling out of his mouth? Have y'all ever noticed? Have y'all ever noticed? Pause. Have y'all ever noticed that he resorts to the most heinous of things that a person can say when he's trying to divert the attention or he's trying to win back, tip the scales back in his favor? To put that kind of an accusation out there is disgusting. He can't put a gay jacket on Big U, and he knows that. So he goes and does this. He has no floor and no ceiling, meaning there's no level of low that he ain't willing to go, and he don't have no stop. Disgusting. Disgusting. I can't wait till indictments run down on him. Everything that you do to a person that is dirty comes back to you. Karma spins the block, and when she spins that block, she never misses. I don't even want to continue with that. Honestly, it's like another another hour or so left. I'm cool off of that. You know why? Because I'm not going to promote none of his narratives. That's sick. Now what he's doing is going after his family, trying to cause division within his family, trying to tarnish his name even further, as if he hasn't done enough damage. He told y'all he was going to come for his reputation and them contracts. He told y'all that. He broke down the phases he was going to work in. He is on a mission to completely destroy. That's a different type of venom. That's a different type of hate that sits in somebody's blood. It seeps and courses through him. He is nasty work. When his mama pushed him out of her poom poom, the doctor looked at him and said, nasty work, ma'am. Nasty work. Now, like I said, I don't agree with Akademiks. I don't like him. But I like the way that those questions were being asked and how bothered it got him, because now we got to see him in full action. Be the narcissistic child that he is. Watch him lie and say he don't spin and create narratives. Anyway. Well, that's going to do it for this review. I thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in with me. It's been a long time since I've been live, but I made it. Thank y'all for supporting. This has been like this. I mean, it was something to watch because he didn't just get to sit there and run the show like he was king of the hill. He sat there and he got pressed. And I enjoyed watching him get pressed, even if I don't like the person that was pressing him. This doesn't mean that I'm Team Act. I'm still on his ass, okay? But anyway, thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in. If you're on the replay gang, of course, y'all know what to do. Run it up. Thank y'all once again. When y'all rest well. Love is always love, y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace, everybody.